you ever imagined the impact bold decisions can have on the destiny of an NFL team? Here at Lions News Fan Report, we bring you the hottest analyses and the most intriguing stories about the Detroit Lions. Today, let's dive into the strategic choices shaping this team's future. Are the Lions ready to take the next step toward glory? Let's find out together. Ben Johnson, the mastermind behind one of the league's most dynamic offenses, is on the radar of multiple franchises. But he's in no rush. Johnson is seeking the perfect scenario: a competitive team, a visionary front office, and, of course, an elite quarterback. Will the Lions manage to hold on to this brilliant talent for another season? Or could the Cincinnati Bengals, led by Joe Burrow, be his ideal destination? As speculation grows, the Lions remain confident in Johnson's philosophy and its impact on the team. Meanwhile, Dan Campbell is leading the Lions with a fierce mentality. Never take your foot off the gas. His strategy of keeping starters in the game until the final whistle demonstrates the pursuit of perfection. With a challenging schedule featuring matchups against teams like Green Bay and San Francisco, every detail matters. But could this aggressive approach carry risks? For Campbell, the balance between confidence and flawless execution is the key to success. With a promising future and critical decisions on the horizon, the Detroit Lions are positioning themselves as one of the NFL's most intriguing teams. Will these bold choices and relentless pursuit of excellence take them to the top? If Ben Johnson indeed leaves to lead another team, the impact will be deeply felt in Detroit. His ability to design explosive plays and maximize player potential has transformed the Lions' offense into one of the league's most feared units. But do Campbell and his staff have a plan to keep evolving if they lose their brightest offensive mind? On the other hand, if Johnson decides to stay, it sends a powerful message to the NFL. The Lions are no longer a stepping stone for coaches and players, but a destination where careers are built and dreams are realized. Johnson's future is more than just a move. It's a reflection of how the Lions are being perceived in the league. Meanwhile, Dan Campbell remains steadfast in his mission to turn the Lions into a sustainable powerhouse. He knows the NFL doesn't forgive complacency, and his mantra of pursuing perfection, knowing its unattainable echoes throughout the locker room. Against teams like Buffalo and San Francisco, the smallest details will make all the difference. It's this never-relax mentality that could set the Lions apart this season. However, Campbell's approach also raises important questions. How far can you push players without compromising their long-term health? The NFL is a brutal league, and finding the balance between intensity and longevity will be crucial as the Lions seek to solidify their winning identity. With significant challenges ahead, the Detroit Lions are at a pivotal moment. Every choice, every strategy, and every leadership decision from figures like Johnson and Campbell could determine the team's destiny for years to come. Will they not only meet but exceed the growing expectations of a fan base hungry for success? And don't forget, subscribe to Lions News Fan Report to stay updated on the team that's rewriting its NFL story. Together, let's follow every step of this epic journey. The Detroit Lions are no longer just a rebuilding team. They become a symbol of resilience and determination in the NFL. Dan Campbell's leadership, combined with the emerging talent of players like Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jared Goff, and a promising defense, shows this team is ready to compete at the highest level. But the pressing question is, can the Lions maintain this upward trajectory despite the adversities? The potential departure of Ben Johnson would be a significant challenge. Yet, if there's one thing this franchise has demonstrated, it's the ability to overcome obstacles and reinvent itself. The remainder of the season will be a true test for the team. Key matchups against division rivals and powerhouses like the 49ers will demand everything the Lions have. It's time to prove they are not just promises but serious contenders for a title. The fans, on the other hand, are more engaged than ever, believing in a bright future. Ford Field, with its contagious energy, has become a fortress for the team. And regardless of the highs and lows, one thing is certain: the Lions have the unwavering support of their fan base, dreaming of seeing the team lift the Vince Lombardi trophy. With so many narratives unfolding simultaneously, Ben Johnson's potential departure, Campbell's bold decisions, and the relentless pursuit of perfection, the Detroit Lions are crafting a story that will be remembered for years. The question isn't just if they'll win, but how they'll transform the way the league views them. This journey wouldn't be the same without you, the passionate fan. Share your expectations for the Lions this season in the comments. Will we see the team reach the long-dreamed Super Bowl? How do you evaluate Dan Campbell and his coaching staff's work? As a Detroit Lions fan, it's impossible not to feel a mix of pride and anticipation for what this team is building. Seeing the Lions finally earning respect in the league and showcasing a clear identity under Dan Campbell's leadership warms the heart of any supporter. Campbell's aggressive philosophy and focus on perfection are inspiring. He's not just trying to win games, but to build a winning culture, something fans have waited decades to see. Of course, challenges remain. The loss of Ben Johnson, if it happens, would be a big blow. But I believe the Lions are better prepared than ever to face these changes and continue growing. The connection between the players and the fans is something special. Watching Ford Field pulse with energy, with fans believing this could be the year, is something I never thought I'd experience as a fan. The work being done, especially in the offense and the construction of a solid defense, shows that the Lions aren't just here to compete, they're here to win. That said, like any passionate fan, I remain eager. Can the team maintain consistency in crucial games? And how will we fare against teams like the 49ers or Eagles in the playoffs? These are the questions that keep me excited and anxious. But above all, it's a pride to see the Lions finally writing a new chapter in NFL history. For me, the Super Bowl may not be guaranteed, but this team is already achieving something equally important, the respect and hope of a fan base that never stopped believing.